Hey everyone, so I just picked up this JetSetter Hot Springs hot tub for free, and it's a 2011 and it's in good condition. I filled it up, and after filling it I created a mark using a grease pencil right here, which you can see, and then basically what I did is I let it sit for 12 hours and I wanted to see how much water I lost just sitting, no jets running, nothing like that, just see how it retains water. And basically I lost 1/4 of an inch in 12 hours, which to me doesn't seem that bad, but you know, you're talking probably about 400 gallons of water here, so you know, 1/4 inch is pretty substantial. But anyways, when I picked up the tub, the previous owner had ripped off all of this side paneling and did a lot of digging in here, and the actual leak is right here. I need to fill it back up and verify which hose seems to be leaking, but what I basically did is I took some 4x4 posts down there and I put them underneath the tub so I could get it elevated a little bit, and then I sat it down on those 4x4s so I could look underneath the tub after I filled it. And so far it seems like it was dripping here. As you can tell, I created a mark with the grease pencil right here where I noticed it was dripping. And it felt like right in here with my hand before I excavated any of this stuff out. And so I kind of knew it was in this general area, so obviously that's why I dug this hole here. And as you can tell here, the foam's really dry, and over here it's really dry. But right by this board, it's completely soaked. And I get, you know, gravity's going to bring it down and rest it on that board. But since it's dry up here, and when they excavated this, right, I would assume it would be fairly wet if that's where it was dripping from. And then same thing in here, it's fairly dry up in here. So I'm assuming, if you can see down in here, it's pretty wet down in here as well. So I'm assuming it's probably this pipe, and you can tell it's colored really dark red in certain spots, but there's no obvious cracks, and this one as well has some dark red on it. But my plan is to put it back on the 4x4s. I'm going to take some sandpaper and, you know, sandpaper off all this rest of the residue and get it as clean as possible. And then once it's underneath there, I'm going to try and reach my hand underneath there after I have the wife fill it and see if I can find which one of these two pipes is bad. I don't know if that fix-a-leak will fix this issue or not. Like I said, there's no obvious cracks in it that I can see, so I'm hoping maybe that will do it. It just seemed like, you know, this is already torn apart, and I figured, well, it's already pretty ruined, might as well check the bottom of the tub to see if there's any obvious cracks, then fix it with a fix-a-leak, and then, you know, after I refoam it and everything, put the sides back on, have a leak down the road. I just didn't want to deal with that. So, and I did hit over here, that I did do that. I wanted to see if it was wet in the foam over here, and it's not, it's completely dry. So it's pretty much isolated to right here where I thought it was. So yeah, I'm going to try and do what I said here, and then we'll come back and hopefully that fixes the tub. At least I'm able to find the leak.